Good morning, everyone. I know there's a lot going on right here, but let me explain. I started working on this statue right here, but I ran into some issues with the epoxy, and you can see the previous video to get information or details on that. So I had to halt, work on this one until I can get a Dremel. So my plan B was to come over and do some work on the Carnage statue here. And I'll have to pull him out a little bit, or at least turn him around. Hold on, be right back. My plan was to do some work on the tendrils, but I have to give that some more thought to make sure I don't rush into it and mess something up. Also, along with the tendrils, I want to do some work on this arm slash hand slash weapon right here. So that again requires a lot of thought. So that bling, a new word, add that to your dictionary, blings. So that brings me to what we are looking at here. Let's start off with Superman. This probably will be the first one that, no, I take that back. Well, I don't know which order I'll work on them, but this is what has to be done. I have to reattach his cape. This one, if the repair goes well, this one will be a prize in an upcoming contest. So stay tuned for that. This one, where's my pointer? The finger has to be, let me turn him around. I have to make a finger for him. And you're probably thinking, man, this guy has a lot of broke statues. And I know it's starting to look like the island of misfit toys, but they were all bought intentionally with the defects and issues and broken parts. And that's the reason I bought them, so I could work on them and repair them. Okay, moving along. This one. Now, I've already done this one. I don't think I have to do anything else. Oh, yes, I do. All right. I added some support here. This is epoxy. And that support is keeping, if you look at this, I always say I'm no engineer, I'm no statue maker, so I don't know what thought process goes into making these or designing these, but I think this is a poor design because all of the weight is on this ankle right here. The entire weight of his body is on that ankle because his buttocks is not supported by anything, and this left leg or left foot is not supported by anything. So I added support, and so all that weight is on his ankle. It's going to cause it to torque, and that's going to break the, I don't know, is this ceramic? I don't know, porcelain? I don't know what type of material it is, but it's going to break over time. And that leaves this whole statue hanging on by a wire. I don't know if you can see it, but I don't even have my camera in the right place. Forgive me for that. You can probably see the wire in there. So it's just hanging on by a wire. So I have to, hold on, get it from this angle. Where are we? There we are. So I have to put some super glue. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. Either I'll use super glue to reinforce this, or I'll use the epoxy. Maybe the epoxy, I don't know. I'll figure it out, but yeah, have to do that. And this is some type of metallic paint. I don't know if I'll even be able to buy this or not. If I can't find this metallic paint, I'll mix up some of my reds over here and just come up with the closest color I can, or closest shade I can to this red right here. Now the last one is this one. This figure, let me see, how can I explain this one? All right. If you remove this, I don't want to remove it, he might fall down. But yeah, if you remove this right here, this statue is left, how can I say this? It's okay. this statue is supported by a rod. There's a rod from here going up to his leg, and that rod fit too tight. It was hard to get it in place, and that left this foot right here just dangling up in the air, and it looked kind of awkward and weird. So what I decided to do was add this, and I'm gonna paint this and try to fashion it into some type of like a stone or a rock or something, so it looks so it doesn't look out of place, and then I'll paint it. And so yeah, that's what I have to do to this. Not a whole lot of work. So that's it for now, folks. I'm going to work on these 4 statues here until I can figure out what I'm going to do with these 2 back here. Now this will be titled Venom and Carnage Statue Repair, even though I'm talking mostly about these, but I just don't want anyone to miss any episodes, and then they will figure out, hey, what happened to Venom and Carnage statues? So yes, I know it's mostly about these other statues, but this will be the next video in this series. So just give me a little time, and I will get back to these 2. I promise you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Have a good day. Bye.